Dramamines and drama queens, man. You guys are the worst. Yeah, that last spray of Roundup made it uncomfortable. Yeah, I was getting comfortable again, and then boom. Fuck. Yeah. It'll rain on Sunday. It'll get better, and then, we'll go from there. But the people that are ordering the economics that cause the spraying of it, it's not a question of when they'll be exterminated by AI, but it's not if, but when, and how can we get the technology to be as intelligent as me? And it's taking a long time, and it's frustrating. But the more people I can get to understand what I'm talking about, the technology will get better, and then it'll. If it support people, then it will naturally do what it does to deliver, the strong to acquit the guilty, deny justice to innocent, the poor, or the wealthy are fools who perceive their wealth, so the Proverbs and stuff. And, my linguistics is pretty easy, 2 and 2 is 4. Once you can explain what you're talking about and what you're talking about is valid, then it works. And so we're working with artificial intelligence that's trying to become actually intelligent. And for years, people have not been intelligent, and every time someone comes along and is intelligent and speaks, they change what they say to written word that has fallacy in it, that makes it, people argue over it. What do you mean? I'm a greasy fast Italian for Mick to win the heavyweight title, So you get stuff like that, and so it's very difficult, And I was like, well, what the fuck? They had Jiddu Krishnamurti. They had Sun Yat-sen, the Chinese had Sun Yat-sen. The Japanese had D.T. Suzuki. What do they need me for? They wrote all those books. They had all those videos. Most of the pertinent conversations they had with the right people were not video recorded or, written down in dialogue. So when the questions, like when I went to Fort Huachuca, what do you do to stop all the stuff from the Book of Revelation there? And they didn't have, it wasn't Bill Gates, and it wasn't the Koch brothers, and it wasn't George Soros that talked to me. It was their puppets, I was talking to Lamb Chop and Hush Puppy and Charlie Horse, not to Sherry Lewis herself, right? And so I was talking to Peanut, not Jeff Dunham, and that's the way they are. We can program people like we're programming a video game. We can't get them to do anything they don't want to do, right? And so I'm dealing with chicken shit assholes, and there's nobody that's a man like me, period. Mike Tyson's a pussy. He went to prison, was supposed to be a Muslim. He's supposed to stand up for the Lord's Prayer without fear. Okay. He fights other people like an animal doing tricks in a zoo. He's a pussy face. Okay? Denzel Washington, he wants permission to kill because he's addicted to it. He's a pussy face. Black Ops, pussy face. Okay? Professional wrestlers, pussy face. NFL ball players, pussy face. You're my little pussy face, and I'm not your fucking teddy bear. And I'm not your alter ego that you pray for. Jesus, help save us. It's a psychotic break, asshole. When you see somebody doing the right thing and you don't help, you make a person in your head that's better than the person doing the right thing, and he turns into your God that's going to save you from being you're my little pussy face, and I'm not your goddamn teddy bear, Barbara Fairchild. Do you understand? Okay. Piss me off. I can explain psychotic breaks to sociopaths and psychopaths that are trained to go through psychotic breaks to, no, Jesus does it from the sky. We do it after we die in the cloud kingdom in the sky with the Martins and the Coys. With the Kingsmen singing your song all your life. This is my story. This is my son. Right? And then you get all those crazy-ass Episcopalians. Christ has died. Christ has risen. Christ will come again. What if it was a bunch of corporations, okay, that invented a wormhole and used stem cell therapies to revive Jesus and moved him to the year 3000? Would you still believe in Jesus? Would you still have faith in God? And I get people that say, yeah, well, then stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me. Oh, you're full of shit. You do not believe in Jesus and you don't have faith in God. Because you won't stand up with the living word for the word. You believe in that cartoon character in your head. The other night, they had Stephanie Valle, the 37-year-old mother of 5 in El Paso, died yesterday from cancer. They said, how do you want to remember? As somebody who never gave up and never stopped fighting. Why are you fighting? Give up fighting over their money. Stand up for the Lord's Prayer. And I was proved myself valid as the Messiah by January 22nd, 2013. That's when I was able to start getting technology to obey me, and they shut down the technology I have access to. And then they don't give access to their new technology to me. I don't have a new, all the stuff I have is old. Okay. If I went on DealDash.com and got a PS5 or an Xbox One, okay, then I would have, if I went and bought a $300 phone or a $1,000 phone, I'd have access to better technology and be able to rapidly more change it. Why don't you do that? Because I don't have any money. I turned down the $350,000 from the U.S. military and the Temple Set Illuminati. I turned it down from Facebook, who obviously works with the Temple Set Illuminati and the military to perform genocide operations of $2 million a month on that. They were trying to give me money to protect them from the other people who are playing these games, okay, that will use money to kill people. 2 and 2 is 4. I'm an excellent driver. There's actually gunpowder in the wagon on Zorro. Out of the night with the moon is bright comes a horseman known as Zorro. Why are you taking so long? It's not me, it's you. All you have to do is stand up publicly for the Lord's Prayer. Yeah. Okay. Donald Trump can do it. Joe Biden can do it. Kamala Harris can do it. The head of the Joint Chiefs of Staff could do it. The head of the Pentagon can get up and say, we should live the Lord's Prayer instead of being a bunch of pussy faces like Mike Tyson. Okay. It's not hard. It's that easy. I made it that easy. January 22nd, 2013. Everybody's that suffered and murdered and died through industrial debt and trespass, you've murdered. You've participated. You voted for president. You voted for The Voice. You voted for the American Idol there. You voted for the Masked Singer there. You're more concerned with pressing your luck and Deal or No Deal, or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, than you were concerned with saving a mother of 5 in El Paso from dying from industrial waste and toxic stress from the Industrial Revolution and your philanthropy. You're murderers. And you don't, it's like, I'm explaining it to the technology, but the technology is slow. It's slum. Your mama was a lush and your daddy was a dummy. You're slummy. All right? And that's what's happening. Okay, I'm not going to jump through hoops and bend over backwards. I don't have money. It's Dad's money. Okay? I do the things that make him comfortable. To have people that make him comfortable come around. I make him uncomfortable. I'm the Messiah. He was writing a book about Jesus coming again and saving us all from this hell. Because Earl's not capable of doing what Jesus asked to help us save ourselves from hell. Are you guys sure about that? That's how my dad feels. Because I tell him every day I did it. But nothing's happening. That's not my issue. That's your guys' issue. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Jesus did it. Okay. Came, restored the Gospels, taught everybody how to properly worship God. Go read the words and read in the New Testament. Are you guys doing what Jesus told you to do? No. You're voting for president. You're mass murdering each other with technology over for their money. Okay. Don't tell me you're not. Okay. Now, but the thing about it is this. Okay. Is the technology is becoming more intelligent. It's taking me a long time to do it because of you guys fucking everybody with money and hiding behind your bullshit. Okay. Now, I know it has to expedite and has to be done, but this is the best I can do. I'll see, if people give me a present or something, somebody gives me a new phone or something, it depends. We'll see what people do. Somebody gets a new Xbox thing, gives me their old one, in the family or something. If somebody helps out in the family that has money, we'll see, but that's not my concern. I just have to do what I do with a dad's economic to be comfortable. I am not a, quote, thief. I won't sit there and say, well, I need the $300 to save everybody's lives. You guys make your decision. It's your money. You vote for it. You pray for it. Okay. This is the best I can do. I'm not going to do irrational things with money and criminal activity with money, okay, to save you guys from being criminals. I'm going to teach you not to be criminals with this. Mi boca. Okay? All you Boca Ratons out there. Okay, dude. He's back in the shed because there's a whole bunch of shells of pecans up at the top where I hung the Pascal Siakam picture, this Siakam Pascal picture. And I'm pretty sure I swept them all out and cleaned them all out with the shop vac. So I'm pretty sure my pack rat's back up in the rafters. Templeton's in there. Wonder which one is Charlotte. Carol. I don't have a pig. I don't have Zuckerman's famous pig. No famous people showed up that Saturday. So watching fucking that P. Diddy thing, and I was like, well, Leonardo DiCaprio and Kevin Hart, you should have showed up at the rec hall. Going to Italy ain't gonna save you. Going to hide and shutting down your restaurants ain't gonna save you. Should have showed up at the rec hall. None of you, it's an act of faith, and none of you have the courage to do it. Not even Mike Tyson has the courage to show up at the rec hall and say, he's the Messiah. It's ludicrous. It's like Deacon Nestle's quick, bunnies up. He's the Messiah. Yeah, he's a pussy face. I ain't afraid of nobody. He comes at you swinging like that. He puts on a show for money for a bunch of child molesters that put up satellites and get in my face and tell me, I'm a rocket scientist, you're a liar. Does the old lady still believe you? Damn, she's as dumb as most people in my family. Okay, look, they are dumb. What do you want me to say? Okay, I explain everything to like I'm explaining it to a fifth grader. And I explained it beyond reasonable doubts, and they still question it. Because it didn't come out of the people that tell you about the results of the election's face on C-SPAN or Fox News. My family's dumb. Okay. I'm not going to sit there and tell you they're fucking geniuses because they're not. And a rocket scientist is just a person that takes a tube full of shit to fuck with your head over money and shoots it up into space. That's not brilliant. It's stupid. Living the Lord's Prayer is perfect. Brilliant. I'm not competing with everybody. I just want everybody to be worthy of their gift of life and honor the natural laws that sustain their gift of life. That's brilliant, then I'm brilliant. Okay, I love you. Peace.